Good morning, everybody. Wonderful Sunday morning. Nothing's happening. My wife is at church or work or someplace. Anyway, she unplugged my monitor this morning. She had to get to the printer. She hooks up her laptop and had to plug something in and unplug my monitor and didn't plug it back in. So I couldn't figure out what was wrong this morning. I turned off my computer, turned it back on. And then I had to recover my files, and oh my God. Then I found out my monitor wasn't plugged in, so I plugged it back in. Oh, yeah, wonderful day already. Man, coffee. Why is my coffee tasting like shit anymore? I don't know. I got a package. Sunday is usually Coin Crew auction day. And I got a package from the Coin Crew a couple days ago, and I saved it till now to open it. I figured I'd get some more packages, but no. So we're going to open this one and see what we got for y'all today before we go to the Coin Crew auction and see if I can buy some more. Anyway, let's get at this. Have you noticed? Oh, and I got to explain my thumbnail. My thumbnail is for the knife that I made for my stepdad. That's the blade that he had laying on his toolbox he told me about. So I went out and got it, and I finished building a knife for him. He had started at one time and got to be more than he thought it was worth, or more than he thought it was going to take. Anyway, he just left it. He had it shaped into the shape of a knife, but he was trying to grind on it, and the blade was so tough that he gave up on it, I think, or it was just taking too long, and so he had other things to do. So what I did was I took it and I nailed it to start with, softened that steel up. I worked it, put a handle on it. Well, I hardened it back up again. I oil quenched it, and after I had it all fixed up and stuff, then I had to shine it up and then make a handle for it. And that's a big knife, folks. That's a real big knife, almost like a machete-sized knife. But it worked out real good. So I put it in a presentation case for him, and he had it for a few years before my mother died. My mother got to see it too, and then he went to the nursing home, and I got it back at the estate sale. So anyway, I got that knife, and I don't know. My daughters might get it. Who knows? Might get sold after this. Anyway, let's open this box up. It's fairly heavy. It moves around in there, so I know we got some silver, but there might be some gold in this one too. You never know. I get a lot of gold and platinum from the Coin Crew, so well, that's right. I get squirreled there. So I what I really wanted to talk about today was, um, have you noticed that you have to, um, when you're looking at YouTube videos and you go by the well, you got your favorite people on there, but your subscriptions and such, but then you look at the rest of the headlines, and they're all sensationalized, doom and gloomers or whatever. And it just, I decided I was going to do the same thing, doom and gloom it. Empty box, see, empty box. I hate these boxes. It really do, but I have used them again. And see, the coin crew actually uses their packaging over and over again, which is something that I respect quite a little. Yeah, it looks like I got some pennies this time around. I don't no dimes, sorry. We have to get I have tape on this thing. Well, there it is. Yeah. There we go. There, we got another bag to reuse. All right, there we go. Yeah, we got silver this time around. I think the last auction we didn't have any gold, but we got a whole bunch of stuff in there. We'll open the bag up and see what we got. Yeah, the titles for all these videos are all about the end of the world, or the dollar is going to collapse, and the BRICS nations this and that and the other thing, and oh my God, everything is just weird. Oh, I got the best deal on eagles. I got 8 eagles. I binned them. It was a 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 8 eagles for $32.75 a piece, which was the best deal of the day because and they were newer eagles. Let's see, what are these? These are 2012s or 17s or something. 2014. 2014. There were other, and I'm going to take them all out of these flips. These flips all go back to Coin Crew because I don't like these flips. And they can reuse them. It'd be just fine with me if they want to reuse them. These flips are just a little bit small for eagles. So we'll take these eagles up. I got to turn off my magnifying glass here. These eagles are just a little bit big for these flips. So these flips will all go back to the Coin Crew along with the other 30 or 40 I got. There. Where's my packages going back one of these days? That's how many flips I got from the Coin Crew. Right there. I got to start actually another bag here because that one is full. That one is full. And these flips will all go back to the Coin Crew when I think I have enough of them. I already sent one bunch of them back. The flips I don't keep. I got plenty of flips and capsules. I don't need any more of them. So I think these are all 2014s, I believe. And these all go in tubes anyway. I don't really care. They're just type 1s. They go in my type 1 tubes. Yeah, I separate them type 1, type 2. And like I say, I'm trying to rebuild my stack. Yeah, these are all 2014s. Trying to rebuild my stack of Eagles because I sold all my Eagles at one point. All I had was Maple Leafs left. I sold all my Eagles to finance my daughter's down payment on her house or whatever she was going to use it for. I like to tell myself it was for her down payment, but she could have used it for whatever she wanted, for her wedding or for she could have used it to pay off student loans or whatever. It didn't matter. Every girl got $20,000, and she was in the midst of buying, so I'm thinking that's what she used it for. Anyway, I got one daughter, my youngest one, that's getting the last of her 20,000. She get 10,000 this year. Oh, these are those clad dimes I got. These are clad dimes. These are, man, he opened a case of them, and they were 2000 and what, 20s or 19s or whatever they were that were in that case. And I think I bought 4 rolls. They were the harder ones to get that year. So I bought 4 of them. I don't know. Probably was wrong. I don't know. Probably was wrong. But these are clad dimes, so I know that a lot of people bought them as a collector's item. They're not the best, but I bought one coin here. It was 25. Oh, it was a peace dollar. Yeah, I'll buy a peace dollar for 25 coal all day. This is 1922. This was overstamped. This was the AM overstamp. Don't know who AM was. Don't care. But I think if you look, you see the AM overstamp on it right down there on the neck. A lot of times during the Depression, uh, uh, retailers, stores would overstamp currency like this, and that would say who this paid this bill or who paid this coin toward their bill. So at the end of the day, week, month, whatever, when they counted their receipts, it made the bookkeeping easier. That's what I always assume that this is from. But you would think then that they wouldn't do such a good job because this has got an A period M. And the A and the M look completely different for stamps, size wise um, and just the font wise. I don't know. Maybe you can see it a little better than me, but you see the A and the M look so much different. And the A is got a period behind it, but the M doesn't. So this is overstamped twice. And there's nothing else on this coin that differentiates it from any other peace dollar, 1922 peace dollar. It's got good meat on it yet. The eagle is not worn very much at all. You can still see the piece. All the printing is very good. The front side, the rays on the crown are good. Liberty is good. This is what is this for a mint mark? Oh, I see. The periods missed. There's supposed to be a period after each one, but it was off. It was offset again. And I don't see a mint mark, so it's not a bad piece dollar. Not the best, but I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for the overstamp. And if you look, and you can see it, you see the front of the neck, right at the front of the neck, there's a period there and a period after the A. So they use a double stamp there, and it was just off. So there should have been a period after the A and a period after the M, but for some reason they just off stamped it. It was offset. So it should have been an A period, M period, but the A and the M are different stamps altogether also. So different size and just different sharpness and contrast. So that's why I bought that coin right there. Didn't really care about the numismatic value, but I care about the history behind the coin. And I bought it for $25, which is not bad for a piece dollar. $22 is what I usually buy calls for, so that's not bad. I can live with that. Here's another one going back to wherever, and I got something here that has something in it. Oh, okay. Mintage of 1169. The CBSB 1908. Do you see that little bugger in there? You guys see that little thing in there? We'll take it out and look at it here. It is a small dime, I believe. No, 5 cent, Canada 5 cents. Now, why was that on the Koi Crew auction? I don't know. It's in 1908. And I don't know if I have that. I'll have to look in my inventory. Let's see if I can get this thing to where you can see it really well. And I'll turn it around here. Just add it to my small nickel collection, Canada. $0.05, Canada. 1908. And that's what I got from the coin crew this time around. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff, but now you notice this flip doesn't have a coin crew on. What did I buy that thing for? I don't even know what I bought it for. Doesn't have the price on it. I don't know. I bought it for something. $17 looks like. That's a little high. Usually buy them for half of that, but this flip doesn't have Coin Crew logo on it, so we're going to keep this flip. And we'll put this back in this bag right here because I don't want that falling out of the flip and me losing it. Those little nickels are so hard to see, and so very, very easy to misplace. Look at that compared to my thumbnail. And my thumbnails are pretty small because I chew them. You can't tell, huh? Anyway, that's what that thing looks like. That's really small. So we didn't really get, I mean, just a whole bunch of stuff. I think this auction, they didn't have any platinum or gold. So we didn't get any of that. But I don't know. Over 2 auctions, I bought 4 of those rolls of dimes. And he broke the seal on the case on camera, and I bought 2 the first week he had them, and about half of them went. And then the second week, when he had the auction, when Keith had the auction, the rest of those dimes are going really quick. So I don't know. I bought 2 more just to have them, just in case. So they'll probably go to my stack, but they'll go into the stack that can be sold, because I have coins in my stack that I will not sell, or pours that I will not sell, gifts and that kind of stuff, and pours from people that I know that I won't get rid of, like my the sculpture from Snoopy that Zed made. Snoopy gifted that to me, and Zed made it, and I'm really happy with it. It's up here on my stage now, but I'll take it down and show you again. It's on this dice. And I was looking at the dice to see if all the numbers are on there, and I did. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but Zed signed that on the bottom. It's number 52 aluminum. See the 52 over on the other side over here, 52. And Zed right here, number 52. There you can see it really well. It's poured aluminum. Goes in the anthills. This one is not the most expensive one, because it's not the most elaborate, but Snoopy gifted that to me. I thought that was really nice of her. So that one stays up here on my stage now. And, you know, things like that I won't get rid of are the pours from Supreme Ginger Stacker, from Tuli Tuli, from people who pour. Herman, I got a pour from him. I got a couple of Haley bugs that I probably won't get rid of. I want a nice scarab, 2-ounce scarab. I probably won't get rid of that Haley bug. I'll probably keep that one. It's just, it feels so nice in your hand, man. It just feels so nice in your hand. So, yeah, I probably won't get rid of that one either. Yeah, there are certain things that I won't get rid of, and I keep them in a separate spot away from my other coins. Here's some things you guys might be interested in. This is called the President's Collection here. This is all 1964. I got a Kennedy, Washington quarter, and Rosie dime. Those are all 64s. Those are all 90% silver. Then I got a Jefferson nickel and a penny. And the Jefferson nickel is just a nickel. The penny is just a penny. But everything is a 64. A penny, the nickel, dime, quarter, and $half. So you got 3 silver ones in there. They call it the President's Collection. Different presidents on the coins. And then we got the Vanishing Classics collection. We got a Walking Liberty. We got a SLQ, Standing Liberty quarter. We got a Mercury dime. We got a Buffalo Head nickel. And we got the only year that steel penny was made. And these are all, let me take a check of dates on these. The Walking Liberty half is 42. The SLQ is a 1928. The dime is a 42. The Buffalo nickel is a 36, and the steel penny is a 43. The Buffalo nickel is a type 1. Right there. See him? He's on flat ground. He's got all 4 legs. The steel penny is cool. Cool as shit, though. So these are getting sold. And then the other one is the yesteryear collection. That one's the one I find kind of neat. You got a Barber half, a Barber quarter, and a Barber dime. You got a V nickel and an Indian head cent. A V nickel and an Indian head cent. An Indian head, you can't see that real good, but there, get a little light on it, you can see it. And then those are the backs. And they're all fairly well worn, but you can still make out everything on them. So those all 3 came as one collection. National Historic Society. But yeah, kind of cool. I decided I'm going to get rid of them. I don't know why I'm going to get rid of them. And there is a certificate of authenticity with it. And if anybody wants to buy the first one, will probably get the original certificate of authenticity with it. And I'll make 2 other copies on a printer and send with the other 2. Because these all were sold as a set. That's a set number right there. Anyway, that's what we got. And then you notice, well, let's look here. Just a second. Oh, wait a minute. Getting away from me. Getting away from me. Let's look here. Oh, Jimmy Falcone. Oh, come on. Slab coins. Canadian. Yeah, different. That's different Canadian. There we go. Nickels, 1908. I got a 1906 and a 1907. Do I have a 1909? I got a 5, 6, 7, and now I got an 8. I got a 1901, 1913, as close as I got to 1908. I do not have a 1908. The large cents are the ones that I'm really interested in. These nickels I got just about all the 1900s. I need a 1901. Do I have a 1901? No, I do not. I don't have a 19. Yeah, I do. I got a 13, 14, 15. Don't have a 16. 17. Don't have an 18. 19, 20. I think that was a 1920 was my last ones. My first ones are 1858, I believe. I've got 82s, 99. Oh, there's another 82. And an 82H. Huh. Well, I got a few to catch up there, but I have a few I have to catch up with. But because I'm always competing with people who are trying to fill books, and they've got a head start on me. So here's what the table's looking like nowadays. Take that paper off of there. My wife brought me back out my tablecloth after she washed it, so that can sit up there. But that's what the table's kind of looking like nowadays. This is got to go back to JG, I think. And we got some other stuff up there. I don't know. I'll be back up on somebody's stream one of these nights, and we'll get something going on. Hey, Trust, you need an end of work hug? All right, I'll give you one. There you go, bud. What's up? Yeah, how are you feeling? You weren't feeling real good there the last couple of days that I remember. You had some work going on. Yeah, I was sick too, but I wasn't sick like you. I didn't have I didn't have to go to the hospital for anything. Again, thank God. I had enough surgeries this year. Two's enough. From September last year till see what, August of this year? Yeah. So in 12 months time, 11 months time, I had two surgeries. Uh, well, that's good. You know, I'm real happy that I got these at the price that I got them at. That sound is still the best sound in the world. Still the best sound in the world. So those go out and go in a tube. These, they go in a spot that stuff that's in that box can be sold when the prices come up or when somebody's really looking for them. I forget what year those were, but those were the clad dimes. That year was very hard to get for some reason. I don't know if that was during COVID or what it was, but I bought 4 of them rolls out of that case. I don't know. At Might have been right, might have been wrong. We'll see. 4 rolls wasn't that much, so. But I am kind of glad I got this nickel, and I am glad I got this overstamped peace dollar. I like to collect peace dollars, but I won't give big money for just in the raw or in the wild peace dollars. Somebody says it's in a 2x2, and somebody says this one's an MS or an AU or whatever, and I won't buy it like that. If it's graded by PCGS or NGC, I will buy them if they're reasonable. If they're not reasonable, no, I won't buy them. All right, so we're going to bring this up to where we can look at my ugly face. Yeah, I don't want to sit back there. Sit over here. To where they're reasonable. And I think I can make some money on them in the future. Then I'll buy them. Or I'll just buy calls. I'll go up to the coin dealer and buy calls. I'll ask him to pull out his box. And then I'll go through them for the years that I don't have. And if he doesn't have any years that I don't have, then I'll just go through and pick the best ones out of the years that I do have already. I'll just pick up a few, 4 or 5 each time I go up there. And I have some stuff that'll probably go up. To get sold, like those 2 Canadian double dollar sets over there. They're 50%. They will probably go up because I have 2 of each of those. I don't need them. And those will probably go up and get sold. And I have some other sets that maybe probably should go up and get sold. And I'll take these dimes up and see what they'll give me for them. But, you know, for a $5 roll of dimes, and you pay $20 for them because you think the collector value will go up. We'll see. I don't know. They might go up there. There are other stuff, you know, way back in the day, 20, 25 years ago when I was collecting coins. I wasn't stacking. I was actually just collecting. I bought a lot of sets from the National Historic Society, Collectors Gallery, blah, blah, blah. Overpriced regular coins, you know. But now, like these sets here, this all came as one set, and I'm sure I paid a pretty good penny for it. But like a barber half now, you have $40 for those. So I could break these slabs open and put these coins in 2x2s. I'd probably make some pretty good money off of them. But I figured I'd just sell them like this. I know people don't want these as opposed to these. Some people collect other stuff, so I'll just sell them per slab, I guess. Maybe I'll just do a big raise for all 3 of them. What do you think about that? Do a 4 for 25. And then you get all three of them with the original certificate of authenticity and everything. So, yeah, we'll do that one of these days. Oh, trust, what do you think about that shit? End of week hug, that's what that is. Could be end of week, end of work. And you don't work anymore, you're retired. I'm just waiting for some guys to come up. Yeah, you notice the headlines for all of the videos you want to watch. Oh, the dollar's collapsing and Russia's losing the war, Ukraine's losing the war, Israel's on the verge of just crap, man. The sunspot's gonna bring about the end of civilization, and if you keep worrying about all that shit, you're gonna get uh, sick from worrying about stuff. And it's all designed for you to click on the video so they get likes and watches and whatever. And anymore, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. I click on what I think is interesting, and the news sources that will give me the actual news coming out of Ukraine and Russia, the actual news, or I can get actual news coming out of Israel and the Middle East, or the actual news coming out of the Fed and the United States. You can listen to all the economists you want, and I do. I listen to a few. You can listen to all of the doom and gloomers that you want. And I have found this over the years to be so true, is that they've been saying this shit since I was in all my life, actually, in one form or another. And a lot of it hasn't come true. Some of it has, but a lot of it hasn't. And yeah, there's a super volcano under, where is it, in the Middle East or in the Mediterranean, that blew up 75 million years ago and wiped out Neanderthals. Okay, and it's overdue for another eruption. Well, yeah, and if it happens, it happens. It'll wipe out a lot of the Mediterranean basin and up into Western Europe, Eastern Asia, the Middle East, the Levant. And there's a super volcano under Yellowstone that's overdue and that's going to wipe out most of life in the United States. Maybe, kind of, whatever. I'm going to be under a couple feet of ash here. That's about it. So it'll be like shoveling snow. But what it will do, if it happens, is that it will crush the infrastructure pretty much. It's not that there won't be any fuel or electricity left in the rest of the world, because there will be. It just won't be here. So, and that's those are societal changing events. Somebody will take over this country again, Could be Russia, could be China, could be Native Americans again. Native Americans. I'm a Native American. What does native mean? I was born here. I'm just going to call them the old people because they were here before I was. Should I call them the first peoples? Because they weren't the first either. There were people here before them. So, you're just going to call them the old people. The tribes. Just going to call them the tribes. And that's what we'll resort to again. We'll fall back into that. It'll be tribal warfare. At first, it'll be individual against individual. Then they'll band together into villages, and then into tribes. But yeah, when you talk about just regional, regional disasters like volcanoes and earthquakes, yeah, they will upset the society where it happens in the surrounding area, but the rest of the world it won't. And so power will shift. And if you're alive at the time, well, it sucks to be you, but hopefully I'm dead by then. Hopefully my daughters are dead by then. They are the last generations to take advantage of the society that we have now for the last 150 years, 100 years. The good times, I call them, from well, except, all the way from the Industrial Revolution all the way up till now. There's only been a couple really bad spots in there. Everything else has been pretty much a slow upward, onward progression. And things have gotten better during my lifetime. It's starting to go the other way now, but uh, it can be reversed. So, I don't know. I think a lot of those headlines, eye-catching headlines, are just made for you to click on the video, watch hours, and whatever, but to get you to buy things also. Stuff that you wouldn't normally buy. Long-term storage food, water filters, stuff that you wouldn't normally buy. I don't know. I think a lot of it is just uh, they're playing on our minds. They, who is they? Big business for one, government for another, playing on our minds to get us to do things that we don't want to do or that we wouldn't normally do. I think that's a lot of it right there. Getting us to do things that we wouldn't normally do. Misinformation, disinformation. Oh, somebody is here. Somebody made it home. Okay, Trust. It's me and you. So we got that opened up. We got our little spiel said. So we're going to end it here. So we'll see you guys later. As always, see ya.